Are you currently having trouble implementing new healthy habits? If so, could the reason be that you're avoiding physical or emotional discomfort? There are various reasons why this resistance comes up, but one of the reasons I want to unpack with you today is what's called the ostrich effect. Ostriches are known for their habit of sticking their head in the sand, which is fictional actually, but when they sense danger, that's a completely useless defense strategy. But it's a useful metaphor right now. So us ostriches avoid being uncomfortable. We don't go to the doctor because we don't want to know what the diagnosis is and face the fact that we're sick. We avoid things like spending all our hard-earned cash on paying a large bill because we don't want to face the fact that we're over-consuming. Ostriches don't want to go to personal trainers because they know that the workout's going to be challenging and they don't want to face the fact that they're really out of shape. And rather than face the ugly realities of life head-on, ostriches prefer the comfort of that dark, stuffy hole, and it beats facing our physical and emotional discomfort. When danger's on the way, an ostrich sticks its head in the sand and it says, "See, no problem here." The ostrich effect doesn't mean that you're lazy, it means that you're a human being, and I know you've all done it, and I can certainly tell you that I have done this too. Humans are wired to move away from discomfort in favour of what's comfortable. We're wired to take that path of least resistance. However, this can have its consequences. Now, a year and a bit ago, my father had a heart attack. And in the years leading up to that, his doctor had warned him that if he'd stayed on that trajectory and didn't make some lifestyle changes, that was going to happen. He thought about it over the 3 years and he just kept pushing it aside for what felt like more urgent priorities in his life. But when my father shared this with me, he was really visibly unsettled and he said to me, "I thought I had more time. Don't we all?" So how can we take our heads out of the sand? We've all been there in one area or another. In the last 10 years, I've found myself at breaking points in relationships, career, finances, physical and mental health. And in all cases, if I'd taken my head out of the sand earlier, I could have avoided those breaking points. So what can you do? Decide to be aware and make the decision right now that you'll get your head out of the sand and face the reality of the path that you're on. I want you to challenge your response to resistance by, many people resist being honest about their lifestyle habits. They don't want to face the shame or the guilt that goes with that. Well, I'd offer a perspective here. Instead of thinking bad thoughts about the circumstances or that the circumstance is the problem, challenge your response to the circumstances. Don't worry about the imperfections of life. You're just human. Keep making the small changes. Rome wasn't built in a day, but they did lay bricks often. I love that quote. Relationships and things like paying off debts or becoming educated and things like that, they didn't happen overnight. So stop thinking that you're going to get results in 21 days. Think about them, then move forwards. And just start making small changes at a time and repeat those small changes and just let time pass. Now, I also want you to imagine yourself in 5, 10 or 20 years time, and I want you to think about how that person then is going to thank you for what you're doing now. So take a big deep breath. You're a resourceful woman. You can handle your emotions. You are worthy of this work. You can make change. And as always, I am here to help. So make it an amazing day and please reach out if you need some help.